Hello, boys and girls, and welcome to another episode of the Iron Meditation, the Art of Living and Lifting podcast. I'm your host, Coach Michael. I have a friend who's a coach. We all have friends, and some of us have friends who are coaches. So I began to talk to him, and I asked him to teach me snatch, kettlebell snatch. He's done it. He's good. He's very experienced, and I want to try something new. Because it's good to change or to try to expand your personal experience from time to time, especially since I'm a coach myself, and for me it's important professional-wise. I do want to experience on my skin various strategies, approaches, type of coaching, because I coach various people and not all the people are susceptible to the tools I have. And like the famous Chinese saying goes, if you have 2 days to chop wood, spend 1.5 of them sharpening your axe. So this is what I do as a coach constantly, because I know nothing. But back to the subject, I digress. I asked him and he began to coach me week 1, week 2, like very well. It's new, it's amazing. Week 4, and I'm asking him, all right, how much for coaching? And he says, no, come on, like we're friends, like it's nothing, it's you, like, you know, like whatever, something, like buy me a beer, right, whatever. And it didn't feel right. And not because I respect him and his experience. We can easily settle off on a beer, because next time he'll ask me a favor and I'll be gladly to return it, but it didn't feel right to me. Something within my quest felt very cheap. It felt as if I am de-evaluating myself, that I'm completely worthless, that I'm this beggar, this weak person that people make charity to and does favors to. And none of this is true, by the way, because my friend don't perceive me like that, and he's my colleague. It's my inner perception. And I paused to think about it. And I said, no, you know, I do want to pay like around $100. This is what you worth, this is what you charge. I do want to pay this money. And he was puzzled. Like, I feel like on his behalf, he felt very uncomfortable. Like, listen, I don't feel comfortable to accept money from you. Like, come on, we're buddies and we're colleagues and we do this thing, kettlebell sport, basically for I don't know, like more than a decade now. We started together, and like, come on, I'll help you. And I said, no, but I didn't quite understand why. So I went home, like thinking, and it took me some time to gain this insight. I wasn't paying him, or any other coach for that matter. I was actually paying myself. Because the feeling when you pay the full sum, when you agree, because the dialogue in your head saying, oh, this $100 I can spend with my kids. I can create memories. I can buy groceries home, and I can return the favor, like, you know, buying a beer, and I will see a friend, and like I have better things to do with that money. Honestly, right? I'm far from being Richard Branson, and I'm sure Richard Branson doesn't like throw his money up the wind too. But I insist, and then it struck me. Because I worth it. I am worthy. I am enough. And I want to feel enough. and I need to pay that money to build myself within, feeling that I'm not playing in this kettlebell sport. I'm not an opportunist who just snatches some opportunity to have a free meal. I am in it. I am acting like a professional. I am not a dilettante. It's a horrible word, by the way. I am an amateur, and there is a big difference between dilettante and amateur. Amateur does things very seriously like a pro. The only difference between amateurs and pros usually that amateurs don't earn their living from their hobby. Pro do. And with me being an amateur lifter and kettlebell sport athlete, I don't earn from kettlebell sport competitions. I earn from coaching. And the second thing, and the moment it settled in, everything fell in place. And then I understood why didn't I go to other coaches and pay like money, and why anytime that I've searched for the favors, nothing happened, because I de-evaluated myself. Said, you're not worthy. Like, you're paying what? Like, people doing a favor for you? How long, subconsciously, will you tolerate feeling like a loser? Like someone that people throw pennies into his hat. Get the fuck off your ass, right? Get a job, make an effort, and earn that whatever you want to do. And find another $100 for your kid. So shut the fuck up, grow the fuck up, and act like a goddamn professional. And whoa, then it absolutely shifted everything. And it was great. But then the second thing that I want to share with you, because if you are like me, coaches, I suddenly understood why I had the same problem that my friend had to accept money from other people. And suddenly understood that being expensive, it's not being a pig. It's not taking opportunity from desperate people stealing their money. No. Is when you recognize the person, you do want to help him, not by weakening them and allowing them to feel like, absolute like losers and beggars, saying, oh, come on, I see you're like, you don't have to, I'll make a discount or whatever. No. Saying, you want it. You're worthy of it. Go and fight. Go and make an effort. Go and really make it. Own it. But by whatever effort, because this is what people will eventually, and it's always subconsciously value. And you, as a business owner, like as my friend, we need to be prepared to really be there for people, completely believing and understanding that we're doing, like we are serving good people. We're serving for the good cause, and it's internal acceptance, readiness. It's that relaxation, completely relaxation, as in kettlebell snatch and the lockout, to allow big money, huge, big sums of money to flow through you, not allowing people, good people, to express themselves, allowing them to grow because they need to pay that money. And this is a small money for that type of growth. They just need a person that subconsciously they feel, they connect, they understand, and this is the person that really can accept this money, this manifestation of an effort they are willing to pay to make this huge leap in their self-growth and life and development.